Welcome to another edition of Pro Wrestling Pulse. I'm with Robert and Ryan. I'm J-Man. On this edition of the Pulse, going to give you our WWE TLC 2012 review, just getting off the air with the show. Going into it, obviously very unpredictable. We got some very unpredictable outcomes, some good stuff here, some stuff they just didn't need to put on this card, and we're going to all run it all down for you. First matchup, with the number one contenders tables match for the WWE Tag Titles, featuring Rhodes Scholars going up against Rey Mysterio and Cara.
Yeah, it was okay. A little opener match here. Really feeling Cody Rhodes and Sandow. I like both these guys. As a team, they don't look right. I think maybe they just need matching gear or something. I don't know what it is. They just don't look great. Cody Rhodes with the mustache, on the other hand, the whatever that is. What was it? I think King said Cody Rhodes is the guy who has the chip on his shoulder and the caterpillar on his lip.
That's right. Kind of looks like Joey, oh God, it's totally brain melted on that one.
Right? Burt Reynolds?
No, fucking
Joey Ryan?
Oh God, lead singer of Queen. I can't think of his fucking name.
Freddie Mercury?
Freddie Mercury, that's it. Sorry,
go.
not a Queen fan.
Boom. I feel like these guys are, they're a good team. Sin Cara, obviously, and Rey Mysterio are kind of the high flyer thing.
Yeah.
I think the character and the gimmick and the whole thing with the microphone and all this and yada yada. I think it would be absolutely hilarious if they did a little skit with both these guys, just in a coffee shop doing poetry.
Yeah, fantastic.
And Cody Rhodes got up there and just did a poem, and he was like, "Roses are red, violets are blue. Get in the van, kids."
That's exactly what he said. Spot on. And just Damien Sandow just be poning people with his knowledge.
Yeah, he would just be drinking wine in the corner.
Yeah.
Corner.
Yes, Cody, good job.
Very good, very good. But the assisted cartwheel, very nice. Don't do it twice though. You almost fell.
Too much.
But otherwise, okay match. Start the show. Kind of a weird spot towards the end for the finish, but as long as he's Rhodes College got the win, that's really like everybody.
Exactly. Next matchup, we had the United States title line win champion Antonio Cesaro went up against R-Truth.
Yeah, I'm really liking Antonio Cesaro holding this U.S. title. Hopefully they give him a nice long title run. I mean, the fans are getting into it. They're booing him. He's feeding off these fans. At least give him some type of talent to wrestle. R-Truth should not be in a title match. Little Jimmy should not be in the title match. Give somebody who has the ability to wrestle just like Antonio Cesaro. Oh, I don't know, a guy named Cash Zono would be good to bring up from NXT.
Probably wishful thinking with what's been going on with him.
Yeah, but hey, it's a thought. But
True.
no, I mean, this match was pretty short, sweet to the point. We had it retained by Cesaro. Hopefully here in about a year, he'll have the same kind of title run that CM Punk has.
Like a 4-minute rest hold in this match.
Yeah. Oh, good lord. It went for like an anaconda vice that was like just sat there forever.
And never ended.
Never-ending rest hold. That was outstanding there. Next matchup, the Intercontinental title on the line when champion Kofi Kingston went up against Wade Barrett. Nothing really too special here. Just kind of a little kind of disappointing what I thought it could have been. I thought it could have been a little bit more special, but it kind of just was almost like what they threw out there in the main event match that they had. Just kind of, here you go, here's that title match we got for you. Kofi retaining off that kind of weak-looking Trouble in Paradise. There really wasn't anything special there. And Kofi retaining the IC title there. There's really nothing else you could really go into. That's basically all it really was. Nothing really too special, and Kofi still the IC champion. Sorry, I can't really say too much more because that's about all it was. Next matchup, we're going to have a lot to talk about. We have the TLC match. TLC match winner was decided by pinfall or submission. First time ever in a TLC match. We had The Shield, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns going up against Team Hell No and Ryback.
When you bring in the Shield of Justice, as they brought this gimmick in, I wasn't sure. I know some of these guys from Independent, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, I know what they can do in a ring. I know everybody knows what Ambrose can do on a mic now.
Yeah. After
these promos, it's like, what can he do WWE wise? This to me was one of the best TLC matches I've ever seen.
Whoa! Have you seen enough TLC matches?
One of the best.
I have upstairs right now. I got this thing called just a ladder match DVD. It has a lot of those on it.
Well, current day ladder matches, but I thought it was really good. I like what the Shield did. They let Ryback do his little beat downs and whatnot. But, I mean, the Shield looked really strong in this. And I know Seth Rollins took a big shot off a ladder and threw 2 tables and bounced his head off another table.
Yep.
And that was a 6 spot.
Yeah, definitely. This was great. We had talked, would WWE let these guys go out there and really get some offense and really get, some worthwhile, viewing for the fans to know what these guys can do. All everyone knows is, these guys are from NXT, seen them a couple times, yada yada. And fans have only seen what they've done just beatdown wise. Who are these random ass guys that they're throwing out here? Unless you know them from the indies like we do, you really don't know what these guys can do. Going out there, letting them get this offense in, letting them go out there and and do the beatdowns and getting the win off this is a big deal here. And I was glad to see it. I'm glad they pulled the trigger and let it happen. Everybody got their own due in. It wasn't a squash. I'd probably say it was like 70-30. Like the Shield had 70% of the match, like offense. They were whooping everyone's ass except for Ryback, who randomly jumped in there and got his spots. They beat the hell out of him eventually, and then everyone was taking all kinds of horrible spots, and Rollins definitely took one of the worst spots I've seen in a while with his head smashing himself. But I'm glad to see what they're doing with this, and hopefully they go on here and run this a little bit longer. But I definitely want to see these guys split away from this eventually and do their own thing, because I know for at least two of these guys can go on and do some great things. Roman Reigns, I don't really know too much about this guy. He just likes, he spears people and kind of says like two words.
Talks monotone. Yeah.
So who knows?
This is a really good TLC match here. Not to the extent that Robert's talking about, but that's Robert's thing. But yeah, this was some good stuff. And I really think that adding the element of not having to go grab something in this TLC match really added something that we haven't seen in a TLC match, because you had the false finishes we had in here that I really thought of numerous occasions, because this wasn't the main event, obviously. I thought this might have been, so you could have had that more. This had that more main event feel to it. I thought it might have just been like, all right, we're going to shove this mid-card match in here. Maybe we'll cut off some time of it. But this really got the time that it was really needed, and I think they really did the things that they needed to do in here, obviously, with the Shield and making them look legit, which I thought in the preview I said they had to do, especially to get the win. So suck on that, Beat Eddie J. Suck on that, Faja, because they didn't get squashed. They needed to look legit in this, and they did, and they get in the win here. And, as I said, just adding these elements that we haven't seen in the TLC matches, having this fresh new group of talent that we're all used to, but a lot of the mainstream fans are, and I think really provided a solid pay-per-view matchup here. And I think opened the eyes to, a lot of people that, as I said, and we all have said that, a lot of these people haven't seen. You're going to start to, that's the opening of the door to what you're going to start to get from these guys. We've seen it with, Ambrose's promos and everybody just shitting all over themselves. Oh my God, he's like the Joker from Dark Knight. Yeah, we've been saying that shit forever, because that's exactly what he is. I mean, he's just tremendous at everything he does on the mic and his character, and seeing Tyler and the athleticism he is, and Roman Reigns and his
Seth Rollins.
Sorry, what the fuck did I say?
Tyler.
God damn, I have a really bad at that. And Roman Reigns and his ability to talk monotone and be a tough guy, because that's what he does. Good stuff here. And I also need to mention that Rollins spot that he did off that table just reminded me, just random wrestling knowledge, just me and Ryan coming to fruition here. That sounded gay, coming to fruition. It sounds like an erection joke.
Ooh.
A little bit?
You don't want to be in the middle of this, Robert.
Probably.
No, I do not.
It's going to get real gay.
Reminds me of a spot with Spike Dudley and La Resistance, where they did this spot where they threw Spike Dudley out of the ring. And I mean, this is way worse than the one that Seth got, but he threw him out of the ring, and the only part that hit the table was Spike Dudley back of his fucking head, and the rest of his body part hit the ground. But some people out there might remember that. I remember it because it just looked shitty as hell.
Look it up, because it was bad.
This spot was pretty interesting, and this whole match was really good stuff. And as I said, just need to get off just sucking Ryback's dick and making him, but that's the thing. But it's just like, you have to have all three members in there to fucking take him out, but everything else, and had to do the spots where they took him out and put him to the table and have the spots. And Kane's injury made ways in this matchup too, with his obviously tweaked his knee on the Tribute to the Troops. I don't know how they're gonna have to edit that. It's pretty funny if you could find the leaked video of that. About fell off the fucking stage, but really came through here where tweaked his knee, and you could sell that. And he still brooded through it. Kane always kind of does that kind of thing, but yeah. Giving the Shield to win in this matchup, huge, great, outstanding. They needed to do that and make them look legit as hell. So good stuff there in the TLC match. Next matchup, we had the Divas title on the line. Eve retained against Naomi. She won the Santa's little who gives a shit match.
Santa's Hope or Battle Royal.
And Eve retained the Divas title. Best part about this, Eve's stereotypical
women's matches suck.
Stereotypical dancing that I thought was funny. That was the best part. Lord, what the fuck is
Next.
Eve retained in that matchup there, if you want to call it a match. Next matchup, we had the chairs match for the World Heavyweight Championship featuring champion Big Show and his huge ass ladder going up against going up against Sheamus.
He had the ladder too.
After Survivor Series, 31 chair shots by Sheamus on the Big Show. They set the chair matchup. Everybody thought, this is going to be the greatest chair match of all time. 14.
Good call, Kristen. Good call.
14 chair shots. Half of what happened in Survivor Series in a chair match. It wasn't that great of a match, true match. They tried to start it with a match and then bring the chair in later, which they should have started with the chairs. Big Show pulls this humongous chair out from underneath the. It's like double the size of a normal chair.
So fucking
One
stupid.
swing with this chair, and he knocked Sheamus out.
I don't. Does anybody else want to say anything about that?
I mean, it's a big ass chair.
Yeah, this is just big old fucking steel chair he had
It
underneath
was
the
a
ring.
big chair. It was a big chair.
Alrighty then. Big Show, retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. God damn it.
God, did I mention how big ass that chair was?
It was fairly big ass.
It was a big ass chair.
It was fairly big ass.
Could Greg Holly and Big Show sit on that?
No, just Big Show.
I mean,
still
it was immense.
That was a mess.
Not as immense as we got far too much Big Boss Man in the TLC match, which you forgot to mention. Far too much Big Boss Man in that match.
There's a lot of Big Boss Man in that match.
I mean, we got a damn nightstick. We got a fucking nightstick. That's far too much.
How did we forget that?
I don't know.
Last nightstick
I had to
was
get
Big
it
Boss
in
Man.
because as soon as I looked up, we had to mention far too much Boss Man in that one.
Far too much boss man.
So
Way
I just
too much Boss
feel
Man.
sorry for the members of the Shield that had to work that in the fucking riot gear. Come on now, Jesus.
Nightstick. And
Yeah, Big Show retaining with his big ass. He could just go sit on it now. He'll just go sit on his
He'd
big
still
fucking
break
chair.
it. He'd still break it.
He'll probably eat a whole deer after he hunted because he has camo. He went in the woods.
hashtag far too big ass chair.
Hashtag just fuck it. you
And
know?
the big ass chair matches his big ass ladder he's had in the past.
True, yeah, the razor ladder that he mentioned in the past. So we just match everything. He just has big ass shit.
When does
all
he
the
get a
time.
big ass table? He's got a big ass
Why
ladder.
doesn't he have just a big ass title belt to fit his big ass chair and big ass ladder?
Hashtag big
Can you
ass.
guys sense the ridiculousness that we're talking about here? They made a fucking chair for him. Fuck me. God damn it. Big Show retaining the World Championship. World champ, man. He's the shit.
God, he's a big ass champion.
Big ass champion with a big ass chair.
And there's no.
Straight up. Next matchup, we're done. Fuck it.
Okay.
Next matchup, we have a
3MB.
We need to move on to this shit because this shit's fucking intense. Next matchup, we have a 6-man tag match featuring 3MB going up against. Let's check this team out. You ready for it?
Yes.
Check this shit. We got the Miz,
I'm awesome.
Alberto Del Rio.
Del Rio.
Looks like we got a new face turn for him.
And wait for it. You guys will love this.
Oh, this is
Go
for
ahead.
that fucking stupid ass New York crowd. Looks like we got the Brooklyn Brawler. Go ahead, Ryan.
So this gets set up early in the night when Miz has his little reality show thing.
Miz TV.
Yeah, they have 3MB kind of stereotyping the Spanish announce table, going up there giving them shit. Ricardo comes out, starts getting into it with them.
Hate crime right there.
Oh yeah, hate crime all the
Straight
way.
up.
Del Rio comes running out. Is what it is. They start brawling. Yada yada. Miz gets involved, and then they go, "We should have a 6-man tag match, and we'll find a partner." I mean,
Just where did your gum come from? I didn't even know you had gum all of a sudden.
God, just Mr. Anderson the fuck out of this video.
God,
right now.
dude, where is your fucking hat and the hook that's connected to it? Did you just get done fishing?
No.
Fishing for dreams.
Anyway, the crowd was chanting Ryder,
It makes sense.
and
I don't even know what you're talking about.
What were they chanting?
Ryder.
Okay. Because they were in New York, and obviously
Yeah.
they just... some
They're
fucking
ejaculating
Ryder
all over
the
Zack
place.
Ryder. They wanted
Did you
Ryder.
say ejaculating
Yes,
all over?
I
Did
did.
Titus O'Neil tell you that word?
Yes, he did.
Robert?
I've been hanging out with the frontman players way too much.
Could you tell them why the fuck did they change their song? That has me and my boy Ryan really fucking pissed off.
I know, they're trying to piss people off.
I'm still amazed that Kirsten doesn't know who Jay-Z is.
She doesn't know who Jay-Z is.
He owns the Brooklyn
44% of the Brooklyn Nets.
Hova?
Hova.
I don't even know what that means.
Neither do I.
Yeah, alright, so we had that match. I think somebody won.
Brooklyn Brawler won
Got
with
the
Boston
pin.
Crab.
Boston Crab.
May I mention that I think he got hit by a train because he is now mentally retarded. If you didn't see that entrance, he's fucking retarded now. Like, he came out looking like Eugene's cousin, I guess.
Yep.
Brooklyn
He had a Brooklyn Nets
Brooklyn
jersey on.
He did. He was repping it.
Can't lie, I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan, but
Cannot lie.
Not
not a
now.
fan of the Brooklyn Brawler.
But yeah,
Not at
not
all.
a fan of that retarded shit. Yeah, so
No
Miz
doubt.
Del Rio and Brooklyn Brawler. Man, that's 6-man tag match. Next matchup, we have a ladder match for the World Heavyweight Championship Money in the Bank contract featuring the current holder of the Money in the Bank, Dolph Ziggler, going up against John Cena.
John Cena. Wow.
Yeah.
Really, another main event for John Cena.
It's true.
He has to main event every pay-per-view he's in.
Is that true?
Almost.
All right. Can we just get out of the way, just for me? I'm just this
Go ahead.
fucking review has gone off the tracks if you haven't realized already. We had a CM Punk appearance. I'm just gonna cut this
Oh,
shit
yeah, go
off
ahead.
really quick. We had a CM Punk appearance. where he talked, obviously, just berated the New York crowd because, fuck them, I'd have done the same thing. And debuted a new t-shirt, which will be in the J-Man collection very, very soon. Knees to Faces, ripping off the Rock t-shirt. Fan-fucking-tastic. Got a little CM Punk appearance, I had to get that. Sorry, I had to get that in here for you.
And CM Punk today marked 392 days as world champion.
And best in the world. There you go. Continue.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, just haven't seen the main event. These things is getting ridiculous. I was real worried that they're going to have Cena win this match. Because why not? It's John Cena. He has to win everything. He's, whatever the hell he is, I
He's
can't
John
stand
Cena,
it. I mean, 0 talent, 3 moves. I mean, thank God that somebody listened to what the crowd wanted.
Did they give us Ryder?
The real crowd. No.
Okay. Because I didn't
The
know
real
that.
crowd. Not the kids and the girls. The real crowd. The real wrestling fans that wanted Dolph Ziggler to look, I don't know, like a god in this. What?
No,
You want to snort coke off his abs out there,
God,
Robert?
I think he does.
Well, for so long they've been kind of crapping on Dolph, and finally not letting him cash in this Money in the Bank. Put him in a match for his Money in the Bank title that he won, Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and Cena put up nothing to finally let Ziggler win something and look like he belongs in the main event.
Me and Ryder have a staring competition. I just love the fact we can do whatever the fuck we want. Isn't it just not the greatest thing ever?
All right.
Alright, we'll stop fucking around.
All right.
I'm sorry, Robert. Continue.
I was done,
I'm
actually.
sorry.
I made my point.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, this was a good match. The fact that there wasn't a lot of ladder action in this was kind of pointless. Turned into pretty much a TLC match without pretty much anything.
Yeah.
I think that Dolph looked good in this. I don't think Cena looked bad. I think he botched the spot and thought it was cool. I actually thought he did a good job. He was like, "Fuck yeah."
You like that fucking RVD repertoire?
Don't be damn.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this wasn't bad. I'm glad. They had. Obviously, we didn't get to the main point of this. At the end, they have Vicky come out like she's gonna help Dolph. AJ comes out. Gets rid of Vicky, and then Cena's going up, and then she pushes the ladder over with Cena on it. Now, me and J-Man are thinking over here, we're like, lead edge, do this. Let her run up there and then just have them start making out and be like, oh, yeah, fucking genius. No, they did not. They just had her just stare down Cena, and then she turned and smiled, and then she ran off. I am completely lost with what they're going to try to do with this. I have no idea. The main thing about this is that Dolph retained his Money in the Bank, which hopefully means he's running into, a WrestleMania match for the title. That would be very nice. Who knows who. But, yeah.
Randy Orton, hopefully.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be good stuff.
So, overall, not a bad pay-per-view. Fun, but not as good as what we probably hoped and expected. But definitely the TLC match, I thought, was the match of the night. Made the Shield look like just complete monsters.
Yeah. This match was good stuff. Ryan thought we were done with the show there because I don't think I talked about the match yet.
Yeah.
Kept fucking it up. Yeah, this was some good stuff. As I said, it made no sense from what they did. As soon as we saw that AJ Cena promo backstage where just AJ was all in her Cena gear saying, I cannot wait for this match. It's going to be great to have you win it and screw over Dolph and all this kind of stuff, we're like, boom, it's just going to be that AJ turn. I don't know how we didn't mention in the preview because it's been something in my mind. It just looks too obvious. But they finally did do that. Had that push off into the super kick and Dolph going to get the briefcase and just was hoping for that, like Ryan said, the whole edge lead to just go and just sloppy make out. We get some live sex celebration. Probably won't get that at all. By far.
PG, not PG-13.
Yeah, we're not getting that shit. I wish we could.
They might get the Eskimo kiss.
Truly, have no idea what you're talking about.
You rub noses? Eskimo kiss? You don't know what Eskimo kissing is?
I don't know, Rye. Would you do that? Inside Jizoke. Yes. So
I'm
good stuff there. And Dolph retaining his contract. Had to if that crowd would have literally just shit all over themselves with anger if Cena would have came out with the contract.
Well, if Cena wins, we vomit. Sorry.
Yes, Cena wins, we vomit. They're not going to riot because they can't. They probably wouldn't do that. They're going to vomit just all over themselves, just violently. And they didn't have to do that because Dolph retaining in this matchup here. This is J-Man's shittiest review ever because I have nothing to cover except for being a giant asshole to everyone on this show. But Dolph, don't give a fuck because Dolph retained his contract. That's the biggest important thing. Get the fucking title on him and away from everything in the World Championship situation right now because it's absolute garbage. But yeah, interesting little show. Had little funny tidbits here and there. Had some really good stuff here and there. TLC match definitely worth checking out. And really the outcome.
Shield.
outstanding in that, and the outcome of that Money in the Bank contract matchup. Great stuff. Dolph keeping it. Should be interesting going into tomorrow with the Slammies on Raw tomorrow, and then going into, had the promos about 3 times during the show going into the beginning of the year and getting ready for that Royal Rumble. Probably the most anticipated, one of the biggest dream matches a lot of people waiting for, which looks like it's setting up for that Rock and CM Punk match going into the Royal Rumble. Didn't get any CM Punk in action, obviously the injury there, but we're going to have a lot of stuff going forward and should be an amazing, outstanding build going into this Royal Rumble and some really unpredictable, interesting stuff towards the beginning of the year there. This will now wrap up our WWE TLC 2012 review from our partners Robert and Ryan. I'm J-Man, and thank you for watching another edition of Pro Wrestling Pulse, the Pulse, professional wrestling world.